Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about 10 sort of tips, tricks, useful things for when you break your heel. I personally just broke one heel, and so things for me will be a little different than someone who breaks both heels, unfortunately. The first thing definitely is a walker or crutches. You are going to be non-weight bearing for a significant period of time, depending on how bad the break is or if you need surgery. It will span from, some people are non-weight bearing for 6 weeks, some people are non-weight bearing for months and months and months. But so depending on your level of fitness and sort of how you're getting around, a walker or crutches are gonna be your best friends. And the next thing, you're gonna be sort of laid up on that couch, and so you're gonna want one of those grabber things. You're gonna, of course, drop things that you normally would not drop. And so instead of having to ask 1,000 times, can someone get this for me? Just use your little grabber and pick it up. The next thing is a bedside commode. For me especially, there is not a bathroom too close to the couch where I was sort of convalescing. And so to make things easier on me and everyone else, we got one of these bedside commodes, and that just made life easier. You go to the bathroom, scoot off the couch, go onto that, and then scoot back, and you're good to go. The next thing is, once you are able to take a glorious shower, because especially if you have surgery, you are going to be in a cast that cannot get wet and your sutures can't get wet. And so once you can take one of those wonderful showers, you will probably want to have a shower chair. For me especially, I have only a bathtub, so that makes it a little difficult to fit the shower chair in, but you do what you gotta do. I grab onto my mom and sort of pop myself into the shower, into that chair, and wash up. And then once I'm done, she helps me out, get dried off, and we're good to go. The next thing you're gonna need, depending really on, once again, if you have surgery or not. If you don't have surgery, they'll probably put you immediately into a cam walker, air cast, whatever terms you want to use. But if you have surgery, they'll have you in a splint, wrapped up for a certain period of time, and then either they will give you the boot, which of course will come out of insurance if your insurance covers it. If not, I've found that my favorite boot that I wear, I got it off Amazon really cheap, and you can even just get the liners. So especially if you break your heel in the summer, your leg's gonna sweat and it's gonna get smelly. And so you can put the liner through the washing machine, we've found. But because I've been in a boot for so long, a liner has been a necessary thing. And the next thing you're gonna want to do is make sure you have some weights and bands and different things for exercise, because after that, immediate severe pain of breaking your heel, once that wears off, you're gonna get bored. You can only Netflix and chill for so long. And you don't want to lose all your muscle. Like, you're gonna lose muscle in that bad leg, but there's no excuse to let your whole body go. It's your leg, your lower leg. And so get those free weights out, get ankle weights. You can do leg raises, and there's tons of YouTube videos out there with exercises, even just crutching around the house. That's cardio. There's so many ways for you to sort of tire yourself out, get a nice sweat going, and feel like you're not as weak as you otherwise would feel. Another thing is, you're going to want to make sure you stay on top of your pain meds, especially in the beginning. I know it's a sort of a taboo thing, not to get hooked on painkillers, but you don't want to get behind that pain, because this injury is very painful. And so stay on top of those meds, and then when you can get off them, get off them. And sort of shooting off of that is you're going to want to make sure you have lots of fiber and water in your diet, and likely a stool softener, because those pain meds are binding. Yeah. And you don't want to have that issue on top of the discomfort of having a broken heel. So the next thing, at least since I have it, is I would recommend having a furry friend to keep you company. Not everyone is as lucky, but I don't know how I would have made it through without my two four-legged companions. They have been amazing, and I love my Simba and Nala. They're awesome. And the last thing you want is a positive mindset. It is so common to get down and depressed because the recovery is long. A lot of people will say this is a life-changing injury, and it really is. It's not your typical like broken arm or something like that. This is your heel. You put your whole body weight through this thing. And so you really gotta try to think positive, keep your spirits up, do what you can. I've joined an online support group that has been so helpful, because you really need people who understand what you're going through. And so I'd highly recommend that. Just have someone who understands. And so I guess that sort of wraps it up. Those are sort of my sanity / helpful tips for sort of making your broken heel recovery a little less torturous than it has to be. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.